Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Come on in. Come on in. Come right over. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, please, please now. All right. Thank you. That's enough. People at home will start to suspect you've been coached in some way. For God's sake, laugh. Here's free candy. We do have security. We don't have security. It's a great day for America, everybody. Not such a great day for New York City. There's a new study come out that says that 1 in every 4 people in New York City has herpes. I know. I'm like, really? That means that 1 of these 4 people has herpes. Statistically. I think we know who it is. For legal reasons, I won't give you my opinion. Here's the story. Archaeologists in Jordan have discovered the world's oldest church. It's 2,000 years old. The people that used to go there were King Herod, Moses, John McCain. They've all been there. All the greats. And there's a couple of the celebrity birthdays today. Supermodel, excuse me. Whenever I say the word supermodel, it seems to bring up phlegm in my throat. Supermodel Liz Hurley. It's her birthday today. And Senator John Edwards. They're very different, of course. One is a sex pot desired by men all over the world. And the other one is Liz Hurley. So right there. Now, I tell you what it's not a good day for. It's not a good day for you if you're a tomato. Have you heard? Let me tell you the fruit gossip. There are millions of dollars worth of tomatoes being recalled. They're contaminated with the salmonella. Do we have a picture of a tomato? Oh, come on. Do we have a picture of a regular tomato? No! Look, that's worse. Just a picture of just ordinary, perfectly innocent tomatoes. Stop it! Knock it off! Knock it off! I mean it. When I find out who put these tomato pictures in there. By the way, I do say tomato. Because you know the song, you say tomato, I say tomato, you say potato, I say potato. Well, I admit, I used to say tomato, but now I'm an American. I do American things. I say tomato, I like NASCAR, I brush my teeth. Oh, it's all different. But even when I was in the old country, when I was saying tomato, I never said potato. Who says potato? Who says potato? Nobody. Well, I tell you who says potato. Terrorists. That's right. If you say potato, get the hell out of America and go and join Al-Qaeda. Or Al-Qaeda. I don't know. You say Al-Qaeda, I say Al-Qaeda. Let's call the jihad off. I'm not talking about jihad, I'm talking about tomatoes. There. But a nickel for every time I'd said that. But right now, restaurants all over the country, they can't serve tomatoes. Even if, you know, the tomatoes walk in and demand a table. No, no tomatoes. But no tomatoes means no ketchup. Mustard, this is your big chance. That's right, I'm talking to condiments. Via television. Finally! The condiments in the kitchen? Really? For us? Vinegar, come on, let's go! Tomatoes. Tomatoes, of course, very versatile for cooking. They can be stuffed, they can be baked, they're boiled, stewed, pickled, fried. Coincidentally, I was all of those things in the 1980s. at the same time. Now, a lot of people don't know if a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. Now, it's technically a fruit, although it doesn't like to admit that it's a fruit. Quite a lot of that in Hollywood. You'd be surprised. Tomato, of course, is a citrus fruit. You wouldn't want to put it in a fruit salad. You'd never put tomatoes on your ice cream. Although there is a place up in Hollywood Boulevard where you can get ice cream on your tomatoes for about 20 bucks. Did you ever see that drink, Clamato? Which was tomato juice with a dash of clam. What? What? I know, a tomato with a hint of clammy goodness. It's not really for me. It's not really for me. See, I'm suspicious of all fishy-tasting beverages, though. I don't really go for the carpaccio or lobster pepper. I don't do any of that. I do love a tomato. I like my tomatoes like my women. You know, plump, juicy, occasionally handled by farmers. That kind of thing. I don't know what that means either. It doesn't mean anything. Nothing better, though, than biting into a fresh, ripe tomato, feeling the juice drip down your chin. Ladies, that is actually a test. If your man doesn't enjoy eating tomatoes, get rid of him. I don't know what I'm saying, and neither do you. I actually grow my own tomatoes in the back garden. They look a little bit like marijuana plants, but they are in fact, no. They're not. Yeah. They look up when they're growing before they, you know, they look a little like marijuana plants, but you can't get high on them. Believe me, I've tried. Very, very. I pick them and I wash them myself. This is where this all goes. Yeah, it's very important. You have to wash your tomatoes, especially as you get older, because they tend to droop right down to the soil. Anyway, you got to be careful out there. If you eat one of these infected tomatoes that are going around, you could get food poisoning. And I've had that. It's awful. I was puking and crying for days. I was like one of the desperate housewives. And and that's just the half of it. And I really mean, that's just the half of it. It's like, ah! You know, the food that got me was an oyster. And what was worth? Yeah, what was worth? Do you know what was worth? Sorry, I've had a couple of tomatoes. I had a couple of tomato cigarettes before I came out. No, I got this food poisoning from an oyster, and it was on a first date. It was a romantic dinner, candlelight, soft music, and I'm like, and it's getting towards the end, and I'm like, then I'm like, and you try to ignore it, but it's not going to be ignored. And I'm like, you know, you have a wonderful smile. You're very... I know. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with more emails and tomatoes.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Sponsored by T-Mobile. Stick together.
Hi, Clyde. Peace.
Clyde,
Are you talking to a McCoy?
you are ruining the Hatfield family name and cell phone plan.
But with T-Mobile's new unlimited family plan, we can talk to the McCoys or anyone else for as long as we want.
Really? You know, we never really hated the McCoys. It was just so expensive to call them.
Oh, now we're going to have to find somebody else to feud with.
Finally, there's a plan with unlimited nationwide calling and messaging for the whole family. The Unlimited Family Plan. T-Mobile. Stick together.
The best summer vacation deals are here. Right now on Expedia, save up to 30% during our biggest sale of the year. Expedia.com.
There are people out there who can change history. It's up to people like me to stop them.
What into the wall?
Jump into action with Jumper, now available.
Oh, sweetie, he wants a bite.
Kyle, I'll give you a bite. You say this one little word. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
They're a mouthful. The DQ Waffle Bowl Sundaes. Fudge brownie, turtle, and chocolate-covered strawberry. All in a fresh-baked waffle bowl. And don't forget to bring home a cake for Dad this Father's Day.
Tonight. Hot today in New York City, 97 and sultry. Just like Barbara Walters. Needs all new with Scott McClellan tonight.
I was limited by my friends of all people. With my old wireless plan, just returning calls and texts was costing me way too much. So I switched to Cricket. Now I'm totally unlimited 24/7. I'm always a text or call away. Now I can do it all, and for less than half of what I used to pay.
Why spend up to $99 with the other guys when Cricket gives you unlimited talk, text, and U.S. long distance for just $35 a month? Call 1-800-718-3921 or visit mycricket.com to see how you can save over $600 a year with no contracts, no overages, and no credit checks. Plus, Cricket gives you more, like ringback tones. Let your friends rock to your beat when they call. Add 2 new ringback tones every month for just $5. Call 1-800-718-3921 right now for great deals on new phones starting at only $29.99. And we'll throw in your first month of service free. Call, click, or come into a Cricket store today. Call 1-800-718-3921 now. Cricket Wireless. Real unlimited, unreal savings.
Before heading out this vacation season, take your vehicle in for a complete checkup. Tell your mechanic how far you're going and how long you'll be gone. He'll focus his attention on what's most important. Be sure to check transmission, brake, wiper, oil, and water levels. Don't forget your hose connections and tire pressure. Failures usually start in these 2 areas. You'll feel secure knowing your travels are protected with homework ahead of time. This travel safety tip has been brought to you by Curtis Trailers. Our business has been your family vacation since 1948.
Welcome back, everybody, to the big tomato-themed show. In this time of crisis in America, when American tomatoes are under threat, we're asking the tough questions. Can a man talk for 5 minutes on broadcast television about tomatoes? Maybe. Oh, you know what? I happened when I got food poisoning on that day. It wasn't a tomato. To be fair, it was an oyster. I'd eaten the oyster because the oyster has a reputation for being a sexy food. Although I don't know why. Like a little bit of snot in a shell. You're like, oh, snot in a shell. Let's have sex. Anyway, I'm having this date with with this lovely girl, and you know, I got food poisoning. I never got a second date. You know why? We ended up living together for 5 years. I know. Well, it took me about 3 years to clean her apartment, but after that, we moved. Oh, you know that, though, when you... I mean, I hate to go on and on about it, but I will. And, you know when you're like... and then you're like, oh, it's over, finally. Oh, please don't let it happen again. Oh, and it... Oh, God, it was awful. I'll talk about tomatoes again. Do you know what kind of tomatoes I like? My favorite kind of tomatoes is sun-dried tomatoes. I do like sun-dried tomatoes because it's like tomato chewing gum. You don't even need the sun to make them nowadays because they have machines to make sun-dried tomatoes which develop the effect, you know, they mimic the effects of the sunlight on the tomato. Why do you need a machine for that? Take that, sun, you shimmering orb that provides us with heat and light for free. We don't need you anymore, sun. We can spend money and replace you with a machine. Do you know, if you want to grow tomatoes, which I do, I grow tomatoes, here's my advice. Never pick a tomato before it's ripe. Never. I have a whole routine. I tap it, I lightly squeeze it, and I finish by shaking it a few times. Then I go out into the garden and I pick a tomato. Yep, I think I'm done with the sexual innuendo on tomatoes. And I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief now, knowing that tomato double entendres are a thing of the past on this show. We got it out of our system, much like I did when I had food poisoning from that oyster. You know, my dad used to grow tomatoes. He had a little greenhouse out the back. He'd disappear out there for hours at a time. And I went out once when I was a kid, and I thought, potatoes smell like pipe smoke. He would sit and smoke a pipe with the tomatoes. Look at those tomatoes. Well, he would say tomatoes, but that's a different thing. He wasn't in Al-Qaeda. He just said tomatoes. I don't think my dad gave a rat's ass about tomatoes, actually. I think what he wanted was, because in the greenhouse, he didn't have 4 kids and my mother to deal with. It was just tomatoes. Tomato is a very mysterious fruit. Doesn't say much. It's like Clay Aiken. All right, that's it. That's enough. All right, we'll take a break. No more tomatoes when we come back. No more.
Apparently, DirecTV is doing very well in customer satisfaction. How are we doing?
Get the best customer satisfaction 8 years running. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
What's your equation for keeping healthy?
I'm a bike-riding, smoothie-sipping, need-to-stay-strong one-a-day woman.
One-A-Day Women's, the only complete multivitamin with more vitamin D and calcium for breast and bone health.
It fits my equation better.
With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, and never a late fee. Pop some corn. It's movie time. Netflix.
What the deuce do cartoons have to do with auto insurance?
Cartoon car insurance.
Let's get more informed with this dictionary of auto insurance terms. For example, comprehensive coverage may assist with compensation for damages from objects pulled by gravitational forces onto an auto, thus resulting in requisite repair.
In other words, if something falls on your car, comprehensive coverage can pay to fix it.
Righty-ho.
Quote by print.
Instantly at eSurance.
Chili dogs with the works. You're the best, Rosie.
You betcha, Mr. J.
Ah, boy. Oh, uh-oh. Jane!
New Tums Quick Pack. Dissolves instantly.
George, what is it?
Heartburn's gone.
Never mind.
New Tums Quick Pack. Bring it on.
The Miller's new neighbors.
Hi.
Turned them on to a whole new world.
They're coming over for dinner tonight.
I thought they were a one-time thing.
We are not swingers.
Don't miss the first-rate cast and intriguing summer fun.
You just keep surprising me.
That's a good thing, right?
Swingtown, new episode CBS Thursday after CSI. A psychic told Bella her true love is an ex. But which ex?
I spent the morning making a list of my ex-boyfriends because apparently I'm that crazy.
The Ex List, Fridays this fall.
I don't have to tell you what athlete's foot is like. It's annoying. And you just want it gone. So I get rid of it with Lotrimin Ultra. It's so powerful it kills all major types of athlete's foot fungus. Nothing cures better. Lotrimin Ultra, the killer cure.
The art and science of massage has gone from simple relaxation techniques to a recognized healing practice with multiple health benefits. If it's the career choice for you, East West College of the Healing Arts is the right place to start. Graduates have found success in private practice and increasingly such environments as holistic health centers, resort spas, team athletic departments, sports clubs, corporate on-site, hospitals, and doctor's offices. For more information and exciting options for your career, visit eastwestcollege.com.
Increase the value and beauty of your home. Discover the quality, craftsmanship, and durability of granite, marble, and Caesar stone countertops from Infinity Stone. Save by buying manufacturer direct. Call today for a free estimate. Discover the infinite beauty of stone for your home.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Now, listen, no more tomatoes. I don't even want to think about tomatoes anymore. We talked about tomatoes a little too much earlier on, but I don't think anybody noticed. Right, I'm done. Let's do that. Do we even have time for an email now, do we? There's always time. It's email time again. Email time again. This is from Linda in Peoria, in Illinois. Is that how you say it? Peoria? Peoria. Welcome to Peoria. Sounds very exotic, doesn't it, Peoria? I've been there, though. It's not. It's nice. It's perfectly fine. I mean, they've got an IHOP and stuff, but... I mean, even the folks that come from Peoria will admit it's not Venice, Italy. They know that. It's better. Linda says, "Hi, Craig. My husband and I are going to Scotland, and we're wondering if you would ask your mother if we could use your old room while we're there. Thanks." I didn't have a room to myself growing up. Who the hell do you think I'm from? Money? There was no room. There was no... I was brought up in a forest. Just a forest with trees and tomato plants to keep us company. No, I'm not going to ask my mother that. She would charge you anyway. It would be embarrassing. She's like, "Oh, yes, you can take Craig's room there. That'll be fine. £14.25. This is from Rivy in St. Joseph in Missouri. Rivy. That's a nice name, isn't it? That's one of these names you can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Rivy. Or even a human, maybe. I mean, come on, Rivy. It could be Rivy. Come on, come on. Sit there, Rivy. Oh. That's how I talk to my dog. The dog's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Don't you be going out solving mysteries in a van." That's right. My dog is Scooby-Doo. I'd love it if my dog was Scooby-Doo. Wouldn't that be awesome? But then I'd be a cartoon, which I think I might well be, actually. Rivy in St. Joseph, Minnesota. I call it St. Joe. I don't have time to say the whole if. She says, or he says, I don't know, somebody in Missouri says, "Dear Craig, do you like to think big and kick ass?" You bet I do. You bet I do. Yeah. I just realized how high the studio audience is. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, they're high. Because I'm like, I'm laughing because Scooby-Doo is maybe my dog or something. And I think, oh, it's a contact high, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Let's see. This is from Brian. That's one of those names you can't tell if it's a man. Hey, the dog on Family Guy is called Brian. There. Aha! Anyway, the Brian's in Boaz, Alabama. Is that what it's called? Boaz? Boaz. Boaz. Boaz or Boaz? Doesn't matter. But I'm sure it matters to the people, the good people of insert the name correctly later. Dear Craig, I thought I heard your voice on a cartoon the other day. And I was just wondering, have you ever done voice work for a cartoon? No! I have done voice work for cartoons. Do you know what? I did it for the Buzz Lightyear cartoon, but not the movie, for the TV show. Yeah, I know. They had a Buzz Lightyear TV show, and I was Buzz Lightyear's enemy, the energy vampire Nos 4A2. I had a voice that talked like this. "Oh, I'll get you, Buzz Lightyear." Seems weird why it never really took off, doesn't it? All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back with Carl Reiner, everybody. Carl Reiner.
Bipolar disorder is challenging and can affect your job, family, and friends. For years, I had severe mood swings, racing thoughts, unusually high energy, and was extremely irritable. My doctor and I discussed my options. He prescribed Abilify.
Abilify helps control symptoms of bipolar mania and reduce the risk of manic relapse. Request your free information kit. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion on Abilify, as these may be signs of a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. If you have diabetes or are at risk for it, your blood sugar should be monitored. High blood sugar has been reported with Abilify and medicines like it. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Elderly people with dementia taking Abilify have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have unusual or worsening mood changes or thoughts of suicide. Other risks include dizziness upon standing, impaired judgment or motor skills, or trouble swallowing. Hundreds of thousands of patients have been prescribed Abilify. Ask your doctor if Abilify is right for you.
To my crew, to my hero, to my great escape, I just wanted to say, call me.
The new Glide. It's from Samsung. It's for you.
It's Macy's biggest one-day sale, Wednesday. Get the lowest prices of the season. Shop till 1 p.m. and save $10 when you spend $25. Check your newspaper for savings pass. Macy's biggest one-day sale.
Weeds is back Monday nights with a new season of fresh buds.
Hola.
Hey, girls!
We should have done this years ago. Burn down the house and move to the beach.
Yes. And this time, Nancy's got company. With a new series about making it in the city.
1,500 good reasons to do the night shift.
Not your average working girls.
What?
It's a business doing pleasure with you. A fresh season of Weeds, followed by Secret Diary of a Call Girl, premiering Monday at 10, only on Showtime.
Do I get paid for that, too?
The search is on for the greatest American dog.
I didn't know who I was until she came into my life.
Who has what it takes?
Elvis is a character. I love showing him off.
To become America's #1 team.
My goal is to make him a star.
Greatest American Dog, premiering CBS Thursday, July 10th.
I was limited by my friends of all people. With my old wireless plan, just returning calls and texts was costing me way too much. So I switched to Cricket. Now I'm totally unlimited 24/7. I'm always a text or call away. Now I can do it all, and for less than half of what I used to pay.
Why spend up to $99 with the other guys when Cricket gives you unlimited talk, text, and U.S. long distance for just $35 a month? Call 1-800-718-3921 or visit mycricket.com to see how you can save over $600 a year with no contracts, no overages, and no credit checks. Plus, Cricket gives you more, like ringback tones. Let your friends rock to your beat when they call. Add 2 new ringback tones every month for just $5. Call 1-800-718-3921 right now for great deals on new phones starting at only $29.99. And we'll throw in your first month of service free. Call, click, or come into a Cricket store today. Call 1-800-718-3921 now. Cricket Wireless. Real unlimited, unreal savings.
Get relief from summer heat with Heat Relief Heating and Cooling. Save money with a high-efficiency air conditioner or heat pump. Heat Relief offers no payments and no interest for 12 months. Heat Relief offers MyTemp, which eliminates temperature imbalances and enables you to save up to 40% on your heating and cooling bills. Heat Relief is a home performance trade ally of the Energy Trust of Oregon. Ask them about Oregon tax credits. For quality work at a fair price, contact Heat Relief Heating and Cooling today.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Tomato Tuesday. Oh, I don't care about tomatoes. I do. I care. Obviously, I care. It's a great industry and a lot of people, you know, it's very... Sure, that's kind of me. Let's get on with it, America. My first guest tonight, frankly, could do better than being on this show. He's an icon, he's a legend, he's a good friend to this show. He is he's a wonderful man. Carl Reiner, everybody. Carl.
I am so disappointed.
Why?
Well, because I waited 10 minutes for you to hear his new catchphrase, which I love.
Which is it?
I know.
Oh, the I know one?
Yes,
Yeah,
he didn't say I know until he said I went with her for 5 years. I know. All
right.
And it was 10 minutes after.
Well, that's the whole essence of show business, isn't it? You make them wait.
And it was worthwhile.
Yes.
And I don't want to say anything about that round fruit you said enough about, but did you know at one point one point in society they thought it was poisonous and nobody ate it. But I don't want to talk about
again, we've come full circle.
Yes. You have made it that.
And listen, I want to talk to you very briefly about the 2,000-year-old man, which you did this for kids.
Yes.
This book for kids with Mel Brooks, and it's terrific, absolutely terrific.
That's a
and
surprise.
last time you were here, you gave me a copy of it. And my son is 7, and he loves it. And I've read this book every damn night for the past year. And I would like you to take it back. He loves it. He's crazy for it. He said, I'm like, what do you want for story time? Oh, 2,000-year-old man. I went, come on, you know what happens. He'd be like, no, it's
well,
great.
you know, it's wonderful because at this age, he can graduate to the 2,000-year-old man, the 2013-year-old man, where there are 4 albums. That kid will have a great life with the 2,000-year-old man.
Wait, well, you set him up.
To have that kind of a sense of humor at that age, you should feel blessed.
I do feel blessed. He watches the show. I actually said to him at one point, what do you want to do when you're older? He said, I want to be on TV. And he said, well, I said, like Daddy? And he went, no. Not like Daddy.
You know, it reminds me when Robbie, who is now
he
adult,
did all right.
When he was 6 years old, he said, I want to be an actor. My wife had just combed his hair, and he looked in the mirror, and he thought of himself as being handsome. He said, I'd like to be an actor. But when I'm an actor, can I change my name? He asked me this.
Yeah.
I says, if you want to, but I didn't want him to. He says, what would you change it to? He says, Carl. He didn't want to take any chances.
I think that would be pretty good. He'd be moving on up. Now, are you still having those dinners with Mel Brooks? Are you guys still having the...
No, what happens is Mel comes over the house every night after 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we watch movies. I try to tape some movies that have somebody saying, secure the perimeter.
Oh, yeah, you got to have some of that, yeah.
Secure the perimeter. Close all the... Lock all the gates.
Close the exits.
Get the people on the roof.
Do you know what I like? I like in these movies when they say, we're through the looking glass here, people, when they say that.
Oh, do you have any of those?
Oh, I got a bunch of them, yeah.
Which... I'll trade you my 2 perimeters for one of
them. 2
that.
perimeters for through the looking glass, people.
Anyway, no, and every night we have the same ritual. We watch for a perimeter movie, and then we eat a skinny cow. Not a real skinny cow. There's a product. It's an ice cream product called a skinny cow. It's 150 calories, and we have 1 or 2 of them, depending on how gluttonous we are.
Tell me of this wondrous thing. It's ice cream, but it only has 150 calories?
Yes, that's why it's called a skinny cow. We don't always call it skinny cow. We call it a maigre bovine. You know, we call it many things. And that's the ritual. How do you like that? You get to be 86 years old, and this is what you look forward to.
Man, you know what? No, that's... I know. Now, well, if you don't go, do you go out for you used to go for pastrami, you guys, didn't you? The pastrami shop. What about hot dogs and all that kind of stuff?
No, hot dogs was my main food.
Right.
When I was a kid, anything that's shaped like a hot dog. Today it's bratwurst. I love bratwurst.
Well, that's kind of hot dog-ish.
It's a hot dog. It's shaped like a hot dog.
Right. Many things are.
But when I was... Yes, I saw some of those tomatoes. Okay.
We're skating on thin ice with the sensors.
And when I was very young, and I wanted to know if I was really sick. When I was lying in bed, I never missed school. I was one of these kids who was never late, you know, just awful.
Yeah.
Never missed school, never played hooky, and I never stayed home from school and said I was sick. And I would lie in bed and say, I'm sick, I'm really sick. Am I really sick? And then I would say to my mother or to myself, can I eat a hot dog now? If they brought me a hot dog, and I say, no, I couldn't. Then
That's when you know yourself, yeah. That's true. I do love hot dogs myself, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, listen, somebody gave me, when you were coming on the show, one of the researchers, one of the producers of the show, gave me a story which you've written about me. I was in the story. It was like, what's that about?
I'm going to explode this for the world. Nobody knows about this yet. I'm 80, did I say? How old am I? I'm 86.
98.
86.
98
anyway,
years old.
Every time I write a book, I come here and sell it. We did. Now, after I finished the last book, I started a new one, and I said, gee, I can't go through this. I'd written a very good beginning of a book, and I said, gee, somebody could finish this and make a bestseller out of it. And thereupon an idea arose. I wrote a thing called, and I have only 2 pages from it. It's not published yet.
That's your book? You want me to hold it up?
No, I brought 2 pages from
right.
it. It's a manuscript I've got. And my 2 agents, Jay Goodman and Andy Alt from CAA, my people.
Right.
You know, and
I don't have
Ellen
people, but
DeGeneres has her people. I have my people.
Right, no, I get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are my people. They are sending it now to corporate sponsors. And the idea of the book is called Carl Reiner's Novel Beginnings.
Right.
I've written 26 novel beginnings. And if any of you there are neophyte writers or people who say, I got a block, I can't write, I've given them beginnings of novels. Let me read
No,
it.
no, don't read it all.
No,
I'll
read just the beginning of it. And a couple of, it's called Franz Ferguson, Chapter 1. 10 minutes, mister. You don't show up in 10 minutes, I'm out of here. Lana Haas fumed as she popped another curious, refreshing mint in her mouth. A split second later, she spit out 2 mints and 7 words. Craig Ferguson, you are history.
No, you can't read. That's he didn't. And I know. I'm intrigued too. I want to know what happens. Well, here's what happened. In the first couple of pages, I end up having sex with this woman, don't I?
Yeah, she's a real estate agent.
She's a real estate agent.
And he keeps going to see these apartments, which he says he wants to buy.
And we have sex in them.
Beautiful beds. Beautiful beds.
It's like my life.
And I want to see if it's really, because I've never seen you in the shower. Here's the line I've written. Franz Haas was thoroughly captivated by Ferguson's Scottish accent and how honestly he spoke about himself, his failed marriage, and his wonderful son. He made it clear that he was an outrageous flirt, but a harmless one, to which every beautiful film star who guested on my show will attest. My woof, he admitted sadly, is bigger than my woofer.
Now that's not... Poetic license. That's poetic license. Carl Reiner, everybody, we'll be right back.
The best summer vacation deals are here. Right now on Expedia, save up to 30% during our biggest sale of the year. Expedia.com.
Hi, welcome to Progressive.com.
Honey, what's all this?
Insurance?
Progressive motorcycle insurance.
Yeah.
RV insurance?
Uh-huh.
Boat insurance. But we don't have any of those things.
Well, actually, I do. We do. We do.
Surprise!
Let's bag these up. Saving you money so you can buy more toys. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Hey,
I want to show you how new Spray and Wash Max with Resolve Power can get out dried-in stains.
How about grape juice from last weekend?
Sure, check this out. The foaming action breaks up the dried-in stain right before your eyes.
Wow.
Look, go really dry in this stain. And see, the stain still comes out.
Even before the wash.
You trust Resolve to remove stains around your home, so try Spray and Wash Max with Resolve Power for your laundry.
6 weeks ago, I was just like you, and then I met her.
We are a fraternity of assassins.
Kill one, save 1,000. That's what we believe in, and that's why we do it.
Join us. Wanted, rated R.
Diddy, we need a campaign to tell people BK is open late. Tell them Diddy said BK is open late. That's it.
Open till 2 a.m. or later.
Hard work doesn't have to make your muscles ache, because Excedrin Back and Body gives you fast, powerful relief in 2 ways, with a pain reliever and a pain blocker that work almost as hard as you do. Excedrin Back and Body. Go.
From the small jobs that renew to more ambitious ideas that transform, ACE is here to help with expertise and solutions that work for you. ACE is your place with everything you need for your home, plus helpful advice. Almost like we're right there. ACE,
The helpful place.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, that's enough. That's enough. We've been on the air long enough now for everyone to know it's just a charade. They know what happens in here. We put the commercials on. You guys are like, yeah. And then the commercials finish, like, oh, quick! And you're like, hey! Like something great happened when you were watching the commercials, but nothing great happened. I got naked. Carl Reiner had mentioned that perhaps I was not quite the man that... And so I proved him wrong. Paramedics are taking away people right now. Ladies swooned. Gentlemen swooned. I swooned a little myself. My next guest, I know, we don't have a script. What do you want? My next guest is a very funny woman. She's from, you know her from the Saturday Night Live, of course. Please welcome Rachel Dratch. Rachel Dratch, everybody. Hello, Rachel.
Justin.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
You look lovely. What a
Thank
lovely
you.
dress.
It's tomato night.
It sure is. I know, I'm going to have to do that whole kind of talking to you like this.
Oh, no.
No, I won't. Are you all right? Are your feet touching? We've got, sometimes, I keep this here sometimes if, you might want to.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
Stick that. I keep this in case Tom
Thank
Cruise
you.
is ever on.
Thank you.
There you go.
Perfect.
Plus, I could sneak a look at your boobies when I was doing that. I wasn't. How are you? Get very nervous about this, don't you?
The show?
Yeah.
Well, just any show when, like, you know, I'm used to when you get to be a character and, you know, be... I'm just more comfortable being a character. Not in real life, though. I'm not like a crazy actor who's always on or anything.
Oh,
but,
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can be a character if you want.
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
I'll just be me.
Well,
Okay.
what would you be if you weren't an actress then? What would you be? What would you have done? What would you have been your
Well,
job?
I wanted to be a therapist, actually.
Well, that would be a lovely choice.
And just listen to people's secrets.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's therapy. I think that's being a gossip. That's not a therapist. What kind of
sounds
therapy would you do?
Oh, you know, just the regular kind. I don't know.
Well, what about Jungian therapy? What about dream analysis? Would
I
you do?
didn't get that far in my
Want to be a therapist?
aspirations.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
You didn't
yeah.
really. Do you have a lot of dreams?
Yeah, I think I do.
Really? Do you remember them?
Yeah, but I don't. But whenever people talk about their dreams, it's really boring. So.
Not if they're sexy dreams.
Can't think of one at the moment.
Right, okay. Do you ever have a dream about tomatoes? Do you ever do...
I think I have. Maybe tonight I will.
Right.
After all this.
I know I will, that's for sure. What about, what have you been up to then? What's been going on? Have you been on vacation? Have you...
Oh, yeah. Well, I've traveled a lot.
Oh,
and
good.
but I can be kind of like spontaneous traveler. So this friend of mine is a urologist, one of my best friends from college. And
really?
yeah, and so
lady or man?
It's a man.
Right.
Dr. Chris Kelly,
right.
NYU.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he was going on a medical convention in Orlando, and he was like, "What if you just came with me?" And I was like, "That would be kind of a weird thing to do, like go to Orlando to a urology convention." So I did it.
Yeah.
And so we went to like Disney World and Epcot and stuff. It was
Did they
totally
have a big
cheesy.
urology thing there? You know, like, here's Belgium, here's urology?
The urology convention was on separate grounds.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Urology world.
Yeah.
Right.
But so the thing was, everything was going fine at Epcot. We were going to all the little villages and stuff. And then we went on this ride that I need to warn the public about. It's called Mission Space, and you need to avoid it. Because,
really?
Yeah, because when you go on, okay, they say you can do the green, your two training choices. Green is easy, and then there's orange, which is the more intense.
Right.
And so I looked over on the green line, and everyone was like old people and little kids. I was like, I can handle orange.
Right.
So, and they have these warnings up. They say, like, if you have head and back injuries, or if you don't like spinning, then don't go on the orange. I was like, that sounded innocuous enough. Well, I went on, and like right before, you're in this little capsule, and right before they put on that like heavy-duty roller coaster thing,
yeah.
and then they say space sickness bags are available to your right. And then I was really nervous, but it was too late, so it started in like 3 seconds, and I was like, no, no, no. And like there's these G-forces things.
G-forces,
so your mouth starts going,
And that.
I don't even know. I guess we were spinning around.
No,
I didn't even know.
You look like Kenny Rogers. I was like, no. It's crazy.
Well, I didn't throw up, but my friend and I both got really sick. And when the ride was over, everyone else was like, hey, let's go get ice cream. Like, everyone was just, like, skipping off. And myself and my friend were
sick. Was it a gay convention? Gay urology convention? Let's go get ice cream. Oh, but
I mean, those were the people I didn't know. Everyone else seemed fine.
Right.
But then I had to, like, lie down afterwards. It was so embarrassing. And my friend took a picture of me.
Of you lying down?
Yeah, like, I didn't even know it was being taken.
Is that what you brought?
I brought it with me, yeah.
All right, well, let's have a... Oh, yeah, that's you lying down, all right. Look, there you are. Lying down.
I don't know. It's funny to me.
Yeah. Who's this person over here? Who's that?
Somebody who's...
She's looking at you with a kind of like...
I guess so.
Yeah,
anyway.
She's judging you. I think you should find out. I think you should find out who that person is and say, "Hey, don't judge me, lady."
Maybe she's watching tonight.
She probably is watching tonight.
I don't know.
I'm terribly sorry if you are. Do you get recognized a lot still when you're on these things?
Yeah, actually, and at the convention, like he dragged me onto the convention floor of this, and doctors were like, "What's she doing here?"
Wait,
it was
they're
weird.
doing a sketch about our very serious business.
No, I get recognized, but the funny thing is, I always get confused with Amy Poehler, and even sometimes like other SNL ladies, like, because I think we're both short and blue eyes, and so like people, when we have wigs on, we look alike. So people are always complimenting us for each other's stuff. I
would hope a urologist would have a better eye than that. You know what I mean? But again, maybe urologist isn't looking at your eyes. No, I think that's probably true. I think urologists probably they can't. They professionally they start to look down to see how you're walking, you know, or standing.
Good point. Yeah.
So Dr. Chris Kelly.
Yeah.
Does he? Are you dating him?
No, we're just friends. Yeah, from college.
He's a doctor.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. And you hang out in New York? Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you go? Yeah. Have you ever been up the Empire State Building?
No.
No, you haven't, have you?
I haven't.
No, I went up the last time I was there.
I just went up the top of the rock thing.
What's that?
It's like the Empire State Building, only a few blocks away.
I remember being up the Empire State Building. It looked pretty clear from where I was standing.
It's another tall vantage point.
Oh, it's the top of Rock.
The 30 Rock.
Yes,
Yeah.
of where they do the NBC shows.
Yes.
We're out of time. We're out of time. All right, well, let's just have a look at that picture again before we go. There's Amy there. And then there, look. Rachel, I really don't think you should take that kind of crap. I'd cut her off.
Okay.
Cut her off with the photograph.
Okay.
And the next time, like, if you're on Letterman or something, just show the picture without her.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I bend this?
Yeah.
There, look at that.
Very nice.
There you go. Thanks for Ranch, everybody. We'll be right back.
There are forces at work beyond our understanding.
On Friday, June 13th,
oh my God,
the director of The Sixth Sense and Signs brings you his first R-rated film. The Happening, rated R.
To my crew. To my hero. To my great escape. To my cool tracks. To my hot romance. To my quiet night out. I just wanted to say, call me.
The new Glide. It's from Samsung. It's for you.
On the road of life, you encounter many ifs. If I want my family to dream big. If I want to be sure their dreams take flight. Ensuring those ifs can be confusing, so MetLife can provide direction. Our online life insurance selector helps you easily decide how much you need and what kind. Another way MetLife helps you create a personal safety net, so your family's dreams can bloom with guarantees for the if in life. Visit the life insurance selector only at MetLife.com.
Some ladies need a weekend getaway. I'm on it.
There's got to be a better price.
Hello, ladies.
So cute. What are their names?
Oh, Robbie, Bobby, and little Billy.
Oh, look at these outfits.
We gotta get going. Enjoy your trip, ladies.
Flight in a hotel for that cheap on Priceline?
Good work.
Now save on rental cars from just $12 a day. With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, it's movie time. Netflix.
Photography is a journey. How will you remember the trip? The all-new Rebel XSI, inspired by Canon.
CBS Thursday. Game show queen Betty White returns to Password.
You're an old pro. You're half right.
In a milestone TV event.
Fish. Salmon. Eggs. Caviar. Yes.
Play along with this summer's #1 primetime game show.
You can feel the tension. I have a vodka on the rocks.
The new hit $1 Million Password. CBS Thursday.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 213-833-6469 or visit us on our website at www.cbs.com.
Weeds is back.
Hola.
And Nancy's got company.
A fresh season of Weeds, followed by Secret Diary of a Call Girl. Premiering Monday at 10, only on Showtime.
Flashpoint. New series. Premieres Friday, July 11th.
I was limited by my friends of all people. With my old wireless plan, just returning calls and texts was costing me way too much. So I switched to Cricket. Now I'm totally unlimited 24/7. I'm always a text or call away. Now I can do it all, and for less than half of what I used to pay.
Why spend up to $99 with the other guys when Cricket gives you unlimited talk, text, and U.S. long distance for just $35 a month? Call 1-800-718-3921 or visit mycricket.com to see how you can save over $600 a year with no contracts, no overages, and no credit checks. Plus, Cricket gives you more, like ringback tones. Let your friends rock to your beat when they call. Add 2 new ringback tones every month for just $5. Call 1-800-718-3921 right now for great deals on new phones starting at only $29.99. And we'll throw in your first month of service free. Call, click, or come into a Cricket store today. Call 1-800-718-3921 now. Cricket Wireless. Real unlimited, unreal savings.
Introducing a program that lets you tap into the power and creativity of the web. In web design and interactive media at the Art Institute of Portland, you'll get a hands-on education in digital design, and you'll learn how to put interactivity to work, including audio, video, and animation. With your digital portfolio, you'll be prepared for a career with a creative edge. So many choices, so much opportunity. Web design and interactive media, the Art Institute of Portland. Classes forming now. Call today.
Dogged by high prices of homes today? Then call 1-800-35-OWNER or visit todaysmanufacturedhome.com right now. You'll receive a free DVD that shows just how affordable your dream home can be. And there's never been a better time to buy a beautiful, energy-efficient manufactured home. So call 1-800-35-OWNER or go online to see the features, quality, and value of today's manufactured home. Order your free DVD and get on the path to home ownership today.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Well, what did we learn? I will, you know what I should say? My apologies to Augustana, who were the band that were going to be on tonight, but Carl Reiner kept talking too long about my woof not being bigger than my woofer or something. Don't blame me, kids. Blame Carl Reiner. Or Rachel Dratch. You could blame Rachel Dratch. She was very interesting. I can't help but say, look, I'll be honest. When a woman wears a dress like that, my eyes go to her boobies. I can't help it. I try to be civilized, you know, I try to be post-feminist reconstructed man, and then I realize I'm not. I only put on clothes because I'd be arrested if I didn't. I'm a beast. Not really. What else did we learn? Oh, I know what we also learned. We learned that I got food poisoning once from an oyster. Even talking about that makes me feel nauseous. And that's, you know, with all this me talking, we could have probably had Augustana come out and do a song. It's too late now. I'll let them go. They're coming back, though, aren't they? They're coming back. Yeah, they'll be back. We gotta go. But before we do, we have to go now.
Hi, I'm Jamie Moyer. This baseball season, head into area Taco Del Mar restaurants and help support the Moyer Foundation's Camp Aaron by using your Taco Del Mar reward card. Taco Del Mar and Camp Aaron, a rewarding combination.
A toast to the finer things, to those who believe that quality matters. Lewis Audio Video is proud of its local history, steadfast tradition, and reputation as Oregon's finest purveyor of quality audio-video solutions.